Hey guys, and welcome to something a little bit different. I went down to an Nvidia event. I got asked to check out the new virtual reality. This is a HTC Vive or Steam VR, whatever you want to call it. And I got to check it out in all its glory. And it's probably my best virtual reality experience so far. But I feel like I say that every time. First I checked out the Oculus Rift. I liked it, but it was very hard to set up and use. So I was like, okay, it's got potential. And then I checked out the PlayStation VR or the Morpheus. And it was just like another step up. It was just like, you just chuck it on. It worked great. The graphics weren't amazing, but it worked pretty well. And I feel like this one is just like the next step up. It's just got better graphics, put it on nice and easy to use, and it's nice and comfy-ish. Hopefully this is not the final version. I've heard they're gonna make it a little bit more comfy, a little bit more, a little bit smaller as well. So it's not like a massive headset on your face. So I got to try out some different experiences. Some were based around gaming, some based around sort of experiences, and sort of creating your own art as well. So I actually created my own piece of art in this crazy 3D space. You can sort of do like a piece of line art and then sort of go behind it and do some more. It's just like this really open space in the room where you could just draw stuff. I'm not very good at art, but it felt pretty awesome. Then I went under the sea. For me, I haven't really experienced like diving as such, but this felt pretty immersive. I was like under the sea with these two remotes. I could sort of interact with the fish. This big massive whale come over. This part of this like broken down boat just like collapsed on me. For me, it felt like just the immersion was just crazy. It felt like I was actually down there interacting with like real life, and it just, the fact you could like walk around and sort of just interact with stuff was just like, the possibilities are endless. It's absolutely insane. The next up is probably the most scariest one I think I've done. Unfortunately, I've got no gameplay for you guys to watch, but a quick little like weird trailer thing that you guys can watch if you want to. Also, you can see me in a nice warm coat. You're probably wondering, Scott, what are you doing? Well, basically, they put like the aircon on to like super low, so the room was like really cold. Some like fake snow on the floor, like walking around Mount Everest. Yes, I actually done the climb to Mount Everest in this VR. It's just crazy. So the first bit was like walking across this ladder. I was like being really careful not to try and fall off. Apparently, if you do step off the ladder, you don't fall to your death. But still, I was like, oh my god! And you got this nice little thin little ladder. I was like really nervous. And I climbed this like really tall ladder. When I mean tall, I mean like it literally took me forever to do. I was like, oh, my hands were getting like tired. I could look around and sort of look at the scenery and stuff and the Mount Everest and look up and wonder what was up there. And we eventually reached the top. It took me a little while, but not about 5 minutes. But yeah, it just showed that sort of experience and the fact that you could do this crazy stuff within your room, which is just like mind-boggling. So I know you guys probably love video games, so here it is, some video games. And of course, we've got the first game we're going to play is going to be zombies. Because why not? Always zombies. And I was pleasantly surprised. The graphics look really good, especially like in the headset view. And you can look around, you can sort of duck and dive and pick up two guns as well. So I can go literally like Lara Croft style. Get a shotgun, you get a machine gun. It's just like, whoa. This is going to be cool. Like once they come out with like a fully fledged VR game, similar to this or something, just like a shooter or something, it's gonna be so good, so good. I'm still wondering how it's gonna work within like obviously like in your chair, sitting in your room. How's it gonna work? Can I move around? Can I duck still? How does that work? But the sort of remotes felt pretty good. Like literally, you can aim at that general direction and it will hit. It's pretty much spot on, which is very impressive. It's not like a Wiimote or something. It's proper controls, proper like one-on-one. Literally, you're moving around and you can feel the gun moving. I don't know how to do it, but it's done very well. I mean, the talking point for this game is not this game. Sorry, this VR system is how much is it going to cost? I tried to ask, but they were like, it may cost quite a bit. So that's going to be like the factor. The games first of all. Where's the games? What are the games? The prices. And what needs to actually run this system. Apparently need to have a 970 or above to actually run this VR. And that's a pretty expensive graphics card. That's not cheap. Next up is Portal VR. So it's literally an experience based around Portal. You can interact with drawers, you can sort of interact and try and fix stuff, and it's just stuff going on around you, stuff falling around you. Sometimes I forget this is VR, and I start to think this is reality. It's pretty scary. It's full on. It's very full on. But it does feel really nice. Like the fact you can like move your head, you can look below, you can move around. Like it tracks your every movement around the mic. I would recommend, if you guys get a chance ever, please try this out. If you guys can go to some sort of experience thing, some trade show, something where you can try this device out, please do it, because it's probably not for everyone. You may get motion sick or something, but from the initial VR I tried out, which is the Oculus Rift, I felt quite sick after. To this where I feel like completely fine. I feel rosy, apart from my hair, which gets wrecked every time. Also, a bit of a side note, you do look a bit stupid doing this. Like, you walk around, you forget you're being filmed, you're like, Jesus, I look stupid. But who cares? Most likely you're going to be in your room, like, you may have, like, your family might see you, your girlfriend might see you, your boyfriend, or anything. It doesn't matter. You're in your sort of safe haven, but obviously walking around like a public place in a VR headset is quite embarrassing. Also, quick little note, this is actually where you sort of start up the games. So you sort of select perhaps like a Steam game, GTA maybe, who knows. I made that up, by the way. That is not officially been announced or anything. But you can literally just like select games, you can make balloons and do what you want straight from the VR, which is pretty impressive. And then we come on to the last experience. This was called Elite Dangerous. This game is actually out at the moment. You guys can play it if you want to with a controller. But also, you can play it with VR. And it looks very, very cool. I had the whole flight controls, the thrust forward and the movement around. I was like, there was so much stuff to think about. I was struggling so bad, but it was so immersive. Like the fact I was like fully operational in this aircraft. I could move my head around looking for the enemy. I could thrust the power forward. I could move around obviously with the flight controls. I was just like, what is going on? This is crazy. I felt like I was in like Star Wars or something. I was like, this is the future of gaming. Thank you guys for watching this video. Something a little bit different. I'm going to try to leave some more game plan stuff in the background if you guys want to watch that. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Yeah, so if you look around, there should be something that you can grab. There we go. If you look around, there should be. There it is. So this is the most fun bit anyway. So if you turn, to your right, you should see some better guns. So this time you've got a shotgun and they only come from the direction of the school bus. So, I always advise, if you let the fast ones especially, let them actually come right up to you and attack you. And if you angle your shotgun right, you can actually blast them off the bridge. It might take crouching down and slightly to the side.
Associate, and welcome to the Robot Rehabilitation and Wellness Center. Our records indicate that you are the inaugural participant in our Human Diversity Outreach Program. There is a cabinet of drawers in your repair station. Please locate it and open a drawer. Good. Now close the drawer and open the correct drawer. Locate and open the correct drawer. Good. You have now practiced on 2 incorrect drawers. Please open the correct drawer. Good. As explained in your orientation, you should of course never look directly into the drawer. Room sensors indicate you are currently looking directly into the drawer. You have just interfered with an Aperture Science Pocket Universe cabinet. You are now their god. Close the drawer to initiate Contaminated Pocket Universe Contingency Protocol. Good. Contaminated Pocket Universe Incinerate. Opening drawers has been removed from your list of responsibilities. Please locate the service bay door lever and pull it. Now serving 1. As you can see from the schematic hologram, all Aperture brand robots can be repaired by anyone with even a rudimentary understanding of advanced electromechanical engineering. To begin repairing this unit, attach your multi-tool to its faceplate and pull as forcefully as you may hear what sounds to a human like mechanical screaming, but rest assured, while robots feel pain, they cannot express it. Good. Please, good. Step 2. Locate half-inch bore number 35 pitch sprocket or amp flow motor D and disengage it from the appropriate linear actuator unless its electrostatic ion reactor is uncoupled from anodized multi-axis circle bracket 733D and only if oxidization valves A, C, F, and H1, but not H3, are asymmetric to turbopump exhaust manifold case filled up. Please take your time, up to 30 seconds, at which point the thermo reactor currently uncoupled from its heat exchange unit will detonate. Alert flags deployed. Again, take your time. 15 seconds. 15 second klaxon deployed. Increased heart rate detected. Ocean sounds relaxation klaxon deployed. Good. All responsibilities have been removed from your list of responsibilities. Core meltdown imminent. Supervisor has been alerted.
I don't believe it. What kind of robot can't handle the simplest... Oh, it's you. Congratulations on your quota-filling promotion, by the way. You've opened all our eyes to what humans can achieve when you put your tiny little minds to it.
Repair station recycling initiated. For your own safety, please vacate this station immediately.
Don't listen to him, you'll be fine. Also, let's be honest. Your first day's been a bit of a disaster. It's probably not the worst thing if you died.
Repair station recycling in progress.
I want you to know at first I was against this human diversity outreach program. But now, watching you flail around like a sweaty pile of ham, I see I was wrong. It's hilarious. Honestly, I think you're overqualified for robot repair. I've got a better assignment for you.
Repair station recycling completed. Thank you for your participation.
That's a recording. He has to say that. Goodbye.